afternoon everybody, Car Biker here. I've just left the Angel of the North following Kalimoto. It's taking me on a right magical mystery tour through Gateshead, but hopefully it'll get me to the right place in the end. And the right place is the second enormous sculpture, I guess, sculpture maybe. I'm going to see Northumberlandia, also known as the Lady of the North. So we've seen the Angel of the North, now we're off to see the Lady of the North. The Lady of the North is a bit of a different proposition. It's, I guess you could call it an earthwork. There's an open cast mine just north of Newcastle, and what they normally do with open cast mines when they're finished with them is they fill them in. But rather than using all of the material to fill in the mine, they decided instead to open up a park for the people. And I think the park might be called Northumberlandia as well. But in this park, they took 1.5 million tonnes of the stuff they dug out whilst mining and sculpted what's supposed to be a reclining lady. A very, very big reclining lady. Never seen it before. So you can go there, you can walk around it, you can walk over it, although they ask you to stick to the paths because apparently people have been walking wherever the heck they want and have damaged it. How you damage 1.5 million tonnes of earth, who knows, but apparently they managed it. Where's this taking me? Up here, I think. So you've got to stick to the paths. They say you're not allowed to fly drones, so I can't take off or land within the park, but there is a road nearby, so I'm hoping I'm going to get the drone up above it, even though I can't, as I say, take off or land actually on that land. Northumberland, where Northumberlandia lives. Must be close. Actually, I am close. It's saying 1.3 miles. Airport 7.5 miles. Oh. Is this it here? I guess this is it here. Yeah, they say on the web page about not flying drones, and one of the reasons they give is it's close to an airport. 7.5 miles is not really close to an airport. I have a feeling I might have just recorded all of that in the wrong mode. I think I changed the mode on my camera for when I walked around the last place. Hopefully it's okay. Who knows, maybe I'll find it's better. Certainly a nice place around here. Nice tiny little bit of woodland. Don't think it stretches very far, mind. And Northumberlandia, the lady herself, is here. She's looking quite green because she's covered in grass. You can see where people have taken a path up that they're not supposed to. In fact, a couple that had designated paths and they ask you to stick to them so that you don't do any damage. There you go. And that's what she looks like. There's her face. It's more like a, not really got any legs. It's quite Madonna-esque in parts, I think. This is supposed to be, as it says there, the world's largest human landform sculpture. Put them bits up so that you can pause the video and have a look if you're interested. You are here. Apparently these bits are the viewing mounds. Let's have a walk up the viewing mounds. Have a look. Can see her nose. And I can see some people have sat on her forehead for a rest. people up there are stood on a boob. Gives you an idea of scale that you're looking at the back of the camera, probably struggling to see the people on top of the hill. And she's got a moat. For a viewing mound, I don't think it gives you much of a view. I think the only thing I can see differently is I'm closer to a nose, which is there, and I can see that a path runs through a cleavage. That's where I stood a moment ago. Now heading up. That's the bottom of her nose. Now scaling Mount Righty. I'm such a child. Starting to see your face. So there you go, there's a face. There's Lefty. And there's the rest of her. And I guess over there is where the materials came from. Certainly nothing else that looks miney in any other direction. That road that comes in over there and across, I'm hoping that I can park the bike on there and get the drone up from there. Hoping that that is public, but there's actually a shed at the end of it, so it might not be. Right in the distance there, I don't know if it'll come out on the camera or not, but that's the North Sea. So we're not far from the coast. Afternoon. I think this must be a knees. Let's pan down that way. We're at the end nearly, with what I guess is supposed to be feet, but I don't know. Feels like some kind of sprite or maybe a mermaid of the north. So that could be a tail. There's something pretty cool about people spending the time and the money to make something like this and then just let people come and see it for free. It's a really nice place. It's not going to be an exciting day out for anyone, but it's a nice place to pop into. So there's a coffee shop there if you want to get a coffee and a bite to eat. But nice little thing to walk around. And quite a bit of wildlife around as well. Taking a risk using the GoPro without trying this first, but everyone tells me how great GoPros are, so let's hope that it's actually making some good footage without the need for me to use a gimbal. That's it. I've walked the full length of a woman. Sounds like I'm coming of age. Well, that was a walk around Northumberlandia. Let's see if I can find somewhere to put the drone up. It's just a car park. Can't put it up from this road because I can't see it. It has to be in line of sight all the time. So I need to find somewhere where I can have it in line of sight and where hopefully it's a public bit of land. I could probably do it here. Feels like a quite a busy place to take a drone off from though. let's see if the road that I saw earlier is actually accessible. Oh, I could have done it from there. Works access only, so I can't do it from there. That's a shame. Well, I found what appears to be public footpath. Bit close to that wire, but I can get past it quite happily. And there's Northumberlandia. So let's see if we can drone, see if we get a picture of it. Well, that was Northumberlandia. Quite surprised I got the drone up in the end, but yeah, hopefully the pictures come out nice. So time for me to head back now. What have I done? 131.1 miles with an average of 90.2 miles to the gallon. Half a tank left. I wonder if it will get me home. Anyway, that'll do for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.